Do you get monthly housing reports from some agent you met a long time ago? Do you read them? Do you even care about them? Well, maybe some home buyers read them, I suppose, but that's probably rare. So why do agents continue to send them? We'll look at that next. My name is allen-rouman, and I'm a real estate agent in beautiful Palm Springs, California. Here's the problem. These reports don't speak to what's happening in any one individual's life. Let me frame it this way. It's like the difference between climate change and the weather. Climate change describes an overarching trend that shows up in ways indirectly associated with the weather on any given workday. Yes, ocean levels are rising, and that in turn impacts storm surges along the eastern seaboard, but does it mean I need to take an umbrella with me? Both are important, but one makes an immediate difference in my life. Okay, let's return to my point about monthly, quarterly, and annual housing market reports. They're all talking about climate change when most people are interested in the weather. Now, I'm not saying that understanding broader economic trends isn't important, or that climate change isn't critically important. But it's just not what's present in anyone's mind as they look for that perfect house to call home or decide if it's the right time to sell their mom's ranch house outside of Wichita. Here's another way of looking at it. If you live in a one-bedroom apartment with your second baby on the way, do you care if the housing market in half the country is slowing? No. And I wouldn't either, because it's not focused on the chaos that's about to erupt in my house in just a few months. Now, many of my esteemed colleagues who send these reports would insist you should read them, but of course, they'd then turn around and leave the office to head to their beautifully furnished home and live out the American dream. And listen, I don't begrudge anyone for having a piece of the pie. Heck, I'm in the business of helping more people get a slice. What I am saying is that these reports don't connect to the reality on the ground. They're detached and, frankly, let's call them what they are. A lousy tool for an agent to drop something into a prospect's inbox. But let me say this, if you're getting some of those emails, just use the unsubscribe link, not the junk button. You're dealing with a real person on the other end of that message, trying to make an honest living, not some creepy spammer in the Balkans. As always, if you liked this video, please hit the thumbs up. And if you want to get more of our messages as we post them, hit the YouTube subscribe button. Please leave any comments below or write to us directly. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.